Hello everyone, my name is Darlene Antoinette and welcome to Pretti University. This is my first ever podcast episode. I am so excited and this is the first segment of Pretti Mindset. So what I have created is Pretti Mindset. Pretti Mindset is helping girls like myself to place themselves in a pretty mindset, which means place them in a mental mind space that's going to only help further you closer to your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, and the things that you want in life. You know, sometimes I feel like we're so much more action oriented, but we're not paying attention to the thoughts and things that's going on within our head, and then also how we truly feel about stuff. You know, sometimes we fall into doing things just because we quote unquote feel like that is something that we need to do. And so I created this podcast just to help girls like me, out. I'm not only just talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself, and I'm going through my own spiritual practices and understanding just like everybody else. We're going to continue to evolve. And so a lot of my concepts and principles that I go through would of course be the Bible. I also like Rhonda Byrne's The Secret. She also has a book called The Power, and those two books really help me, every single day. And then also I listen to Esther and Abraham Hicks, which is kind of the same principles as Rhonda Byrne's. So I wanted to say that so I'm really into like manifestation, things like that, but I want to say that I believe in God, of course. And, I feel like it's a lot of misconception about what manifestation is. Is it magic? And, you can't just think something and something just happens or appears. And I'm here to just really expand upon just what that is. Okay? So I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about manifestation, and I also want to talk about happiness. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is about manifestation. If you actually look at the definition of what manifestation means, it just means to become aware of something. So any and all things exist. So whatever you focus your attention upon, it just becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. You get more things, people, circumstances, situations of whatever you focus upon. So that's why it's so important to just kind of know what you actually desire as a person. Do you desire for people to be nice to you? Do you desire to work somewhere that you actually enjoy working? Like, you have to figure out what you truly desire. And once you know that that is what you desire, you place your focus on it. Placing your focus on it twice a day, just intentional focus, and then the remaining of the day, throughout the day, the only thing that you have to do is follow your bliss. So I can also go into a little bit more detail about this. If you read the book Rhonda Byrne's The Secret, she speaks about thinking things into existence, and she also spoke about in the book is you have to feel it. You have to get yourself to a good emotional place behind something in order for it to manifest into your life. So it's also good to note that you don't have to think about that particular thing all day, every day. And actually, that would not be beneficial. Set forth an intention about something that you want, something that you desire, no matter what it is, and let it go. Now, the easiest way for me to understand it is if thoughts go with emotions and those emotions carry you effortlessly to that thing, you can get to that emotional place off the subject of the thing that you desire. So say for instance, you want to manifest more money in your life, okay? Well, whenever you get money, you're not happy about it because they all have to go towards bills, or for whatever reason you feel like you don't have a lot. So in the subject of money, you majority of the time you don't have a good happy sensation about the subject around money. You may even be happy a little bit about the fact that you're going to get paid. You're glad and you're okay with getting paid, but you don't feel as good about it because of where all of your money is going. So if you really strongly feel those emotions of, feeling scarcity and things like that, those are strong emotions. And so you're going to continue to just relive that over and over and over and over again. What you have to do is you have to change how you emotionally feel about the thing that you want. So if you want more money, and more money will make you happy, when you get money, you feel good about the fact that you have more money. Nothing else, nothing more. If your stomach starts churning, or you're kind of feeling some type of way, you begin to feel scarcity, you refocus your attention somewhere else. Okay, I don't have to think about this right now at this particular moment. Where can I find happiness elsewhere? Because right now I'm not feeling it, So it's all about just gauging your emotions to the ones that help you, that serve you. And the emotions of love, of peace, of ease, of comfort, like things like that, And so when you learn how to do that, you can literally be able to, piece by piece, bit by bit, change your life. And it's that simple, So manifestation means to become aware of something. If you think about something a lot, if you have strong emotions behind the thing that you're thinking about, then you will manifest that particular thing. You don't think about that particular thing all day, every day. You set forth the intention of the thing that you desire, that you want. You go on about your day, but you just follow your bliss all day, every day. So, say if you're working at a job that you don't desire, and you feel like, okay, I have to be here. And you may have to be there because you may have to pay your bills, etc. But what you have to do in order for that circumstance to change, whether you want to get another job or you want that job to just become a better environment for you, you have to find something within that job that you look forward to, that makes you feel good. I remember growing up as a kid, half the time we didn't want to go to school, we didn't want to go to grade school. But then when you start developing, friendships with people, or you begin to like certain guys, or, it's that one cute guy in class, it's just like, all right, I'll show up to this class because at least they're going to be there. And that may be a shallow, reason to want to go to school, but at the end of the day, it's like you're in the classroom, you're going to learn something. Like, if there's that one thing that drives you to do something that you truly desire, then take it. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. We spend a lot of time focusing on what other people think, what do they think about me? Like, oh, I want to make everybody happy, even if it means that I have to be uncomfortable, and you shouldn't be that way. You have to go through your life and examine things and say, is this truly what I really want? Like, what do I really want to do? What do I really want to have? Like, some people has never even had that conversation with themselves. What do I truly want? What do I truly desire? And so that work is up to you. You are the only person that knows what genuinely makes you happy. You can't go to therapy. Therapy can help you to try to understand, what you really want, but it's you work, it's inner work, it's the work within you. What do you truly like? And so if we learn how to focus more so on how we feel emotionally, the actions will be effortless. I have multiple on top of multiple occasions where I have manifested things in my life in the most effortless way. When I was stressed about things, it just seemed like things just continue to get worse and worse and worse and worse. But once it got to like the bottom of the bottom, worse as it could ever get, you release that stress because you already hit rock bottom. And so then brighter things happen because you let go of those negative emotions because it already happened. But what I'm trying to help, girls like me understand is that you don't have to hit rock bottom before you let go of the resistance of, a negative circumstance. You could be able to change it. The best time to have a good day is to start in the morning, setting forth your intentions at night and also in the morning of how your day is going to go before you even start your day. And so that helps you get into the momentum of having better days. Now, say for example, you get up and you don't have a good day, then you can still change the momentum of the day in each moment that you have. Presence. Your now, the present moment is the perfect time to not act, but get yourself into a good emotional place. What makes you happy? What will make you feel good? Would it be listening to music? Would it be watching a movie, watching a show, scrolling social media about things that actually make you happy, that makes you laugh, comedy, watching YouTube videos, starting a bit, like what will make you happy? Sometimes we find ourselves doing things that we don't desire, and we don't understand where a emotionally happy place can come from when we're doing something that we don't like. But that's your work. That's your inner work. That's the work that you have to work in within yourself. Even if you have to go into your mind and just place yourself in a good mental place, or just imagine yourself being somewhere else that you're not, just to make yourself feel better moment by moment. This is a gradual thing. This is always a evolving thing. If you do that, then it will carry you to the best next scenario, the best next situation that you need. I'm gonna give an example about manifestation, and I think in every single episode I'll just give you an example of how the manifestation has happened into my life. I guess I will start with my apartment. I was living in this apartment. It was time for me to move out of the apartment. It was one apartment in particular that I knew that I wanted. Like, I wanted that apartment. And so, but I had a lot of gut feelings that were like hindering me from allowing the apartment application and process to go through smoothly. So with me just being so stressed and, I hope everything works out, and, just really feeling like, oh my God, am I going to get it? Am I going to get it? Just being so pressed about it, it didn't work out for me. And it's just like, I did it one time, I did it 2 times, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta stop stressing. Like, even though that's a place that I want to stay, I'm just gonna trust the process. I let go of all the resistance. I let go of any negative emotions, any negative feelings that I had behind applying for apartments or, security deposits, things of that nature. And I applied for another apartment that I actually liked as well. And I was approved the same day. I really truly believe that the apartment before that one that I applied to, that I got approved for, the one before that one that denied me twice, if I put myself in a place where I was at peace and I was at ease with the apartment, application process and things like that, I do believe that I would have gotten approved for the apartment. But so much just negative emotions behind it, placing unnecessary stresses on your head about certain things that even you desire, it's difficult for it to flow into your experience.